Good morning and welcome to Bunker Labs. We're really excited to have Congressman Lipinski, you, Joe, Daniel, the team, Evolve Academy here at the Bunker at 1871. I apologize we couldn't be there. We're actually in San Diego working on an innovation event with the United States Navy and some of the other branches, helping them think about how to address military challenges differently, thinking like startups and entrepreneurs. So we can't be with you today, but I do want to welcome you guys here to the Bunker Labs. In 1871. If you haven't already, take a walk around and soak in what's going on here. There's over 300 startup companies that are based here at 1871. Here at the Bunker, we've got 27 entrepreneurs that we're working with right now. We take a new class every 6 months or so and work with them to help them start and grow businesses. And so I just want to offer a couple thoughts. One is that military veterans represent a great asset for starting businesses. 25% of military veterans say when they got out of the military they want to start a business. And so we know that there's a huge opportunity for that group to go start businesses. After World War II, we know that 49% of veterans came back, those that survived, came back and started or owned businesses. So entrepreneurship is very much a legacy of the military service population dating back to World War II. And this generation wants to also start businesses, work in technology, be entrepreneurs themselves. Because I know that today is a lot about technology and hiring, I want to just highlight a couple things. One is that the United States Navy, I was in a briefing several months ago, and I might not get the numbers exactly right, but something like 50,000 members of the civilian Navy workforce are looking to retire within the next 10 years. And a lot of those are in IT or technology jobs or cybersecurity jobs. So there's, on the civilian side of the Navy, a huge outflow of talent that needs to be replaced. Young people want to work in technology. It's native to them, particularly in the Navy and in the military. Folks are learning how to use technology as an asset. And so we know that programs like Evolve, programs like what PricewaterhouseCoopers is pushing, initiatives like the Congressman I know is exploring, are important to make sure that we have a talent funnel for the United States military and the federal government to address cybersecurity, address military readiness, address national security. The other point I would make, so number one is it's important and there's a need, and the need's only going to get greater. The other point I would make is that military veterans are looking for flexibility. They want to pursue these kinds of jobs and opportunities, whether it's starting a business, whether it's working in cybersecurity. And I would argue, and one of the things that we support is a broadening of use of federal resources like the GI Bill for them to be able to do that. Historically, the GI Bill has been something that's only been used for higher education. But like here at 1871, right across the hall, in fact, there's an 8-week coding boot camp with a 97% job placement rate. And it's only, I think it's $6,500. So that's an example of a program that it may not be a 4-year bachelor's degree, but it's $6,500. It has a guaranteed job, and what they do is they train their students exactly for the jobs that the corporate employers need. So they get rid of sort of a lot of the noise and just focus on the core skills that employers need. And increasingly, like here at 1871 and other places, you're seeing a lot of these pop-up non-traditional educational programs that are really fantastic. That's what Evolve is, in my opinion. So I would like to see the GI Bill be applied for these new kinds of programs that may not be accredited. They're going to look different from a higher ed university, but they're great programs, and they're delivering on employment, they're delivering on skills. And I think that the GI Bill represents one resource that people should be able to use to go and enroll in these programs. The other thing is that I think service members ought to be able to use some part of their GI Bill to invest in their own startup business. Only 50% of people that start using the GI Bill ever graduate with the degree that they started with. Most of them drop out. And when you look at veterans, a lot of the reason why they use the GI Bill is just so that they can activate a cost of living allowance, because it's only allowed if you're actually enrolled in the school. And so a lot of service members are working on startups. Maybe they've already gotten a job. They activate the GI Bill so that they can earn some supplemental income. But my argument is that that's not the right use of the GI Bill, so let's allow them to have some flexibility for how they use these resources that they've earned. There's a couple bills that are floating around, one from Senator Booker, some others that are initiated from Senator Kirk. And so we know that there's activity around this issue. And again, the Bunker, we support broadening the use of the GI Bill, making sure that programs like Evolve and other 8-week, 12-week programs are available to military veterans. and that we do our part to build that talent pipeline to replace all the cybersecurity jobs that are coming to the marketplace. So enjoy today. That's all I have to offer. We're here to be a resource, Congressman, for you. We appreciate you coming in and spending time with us today. I appreciate, Joe, you convening this important conversation, and the Bunker Labs is ready to support it as it goes on. So I look forward to debriefing with you all when it's done. Thank you.